G'day Eric, here's my week's training. Overall, pretty good week. Everything's moving like it should, coming close to the meet. So I'm pretty happy with that. First off here is deadlifts from last Thursday. These were pretty good, I'm pretty happy with how these moved. I feel like that's starting to come back a bit, kind of dialing it in a bit more with the lower rep stuff, higher set. So I'm pretty happy with that. Next up here is the Spoto press, so 4 sets of 2 at 130. These moves pretty good, considering it's probably one of the heavier loads I've had in my hand throughout this whole cycle. But like I said, generally that Spoto press is a little bit easier for me. So here is the next day, so this is Friday's workout. 5 sets of 3 on the squat at 177. These moves pretty good. I actually managed to bang all 5 sets out in about 20 to 30 minutes, so it was no real stress, really. A little bit slow on some of them, and kind of last set I misgrooved a bit, although I didn't film it, but I think it was just kind of got on my toes a bit more than anything. So pretty happy with how these felt. That squat groove is coming back, so I'm pretty happy with that. Next here is the bench from this day, so this is my top double, 127.5 for 2. These moves pretty good. I'm looking to put another 2.5 kilo on it this week. So that, as you'll see there's a little bit of a heavier pause on the chest, so I'm just trying to sort of play around with that a little bit, see how it goes. Kind of feel like I can just get a bit more drive off the chest with that. So let me know what you think about that as well. So this is Monday squats. This is 4 sets of 6 for 165. These moved pretty good, actually kind of better than I thought they would, considering I've been a little bit sick this week, as you can probably tell. Yeah, so they actually moved pretty well considering I've been a bit down. And then, so after that was, this is my conventional, so I haven't actually showed you this before, but this is 3 sets of 4, 190 kilo, beltless. I generally pull my conventionals beltless, and touch and go. So those have actually been feeling really good. I'm quite happy with how the conventionals feel. I do actually quite enjoy them after a bit of time off. It's always nice. So this is the day after Tuesday's workout. These are pause squats, 5 sets of 3 at 165. These felt really good, considering this is the same weight as I'd done for sets of 6 the day before. So like a pretty decent load to be repeating 2 days in a row, so I'm happy with that. And these actually probably felt better than the day before. And next up here is 6 sets of 4 112. So as you'll see here, you can kind of, this is exaggerating that heavier touch a little bit more. But it gets a really good pop, and I feel like I can really use my arms a bit better. So overall, pretty happy with everything, to be honest. Only real thing I want to talk about would be like what I emailed you about, so just where we're at with what sort of attempts to select, and how I want to go about posting a total on the day. So I know, like you said, we'll kind of get an idea closer to the meet, with the top sets next cycle, and but I mean, from what I can tell, is it's going to be a bit of a pretty low stress meet. I mean, I don't think I'm really in the running for any placing, so I mean, ideally I would like to go 9 for 9. That's been a big goal of mine for a while, and I would really like to hit at this meet and just kind of put a total together, because I know last time I competed, I kind of leaked about 5 to 7.5 kilos on my bench, and it kind of really detracted from my total. So I mean, even if I could put a 2.5 kilo PB on every lift and then just really bring it together for a big total, I'd be stoked with that. So kind of let me know what you think about everything. Like where you think I'm at with it all, and obviously, like you said, we'll get a better idea as we get closer, but that's just what I'm thinking at the moment. So let me know, and we'll catch up again next week. Cheers, mate.